let's get into the mix of this. So Norwex is mostly about the cloths, right? So I'm going to chat some of the cloths first, and then I'm going to go into some other fun things. And we're mostly focusing on kitchen. So right here we have, all right, so especially with you ladies, you're kind of veterans. I'm going to show you, did you know that there are two different kinds of cloths and towels? So we have this version, which has the ridges on there. All right, they call the channel there. And then we have the popcorn version that's kind of weaved like a popcorn pattern. So they all do the same things. Everything with Norwex is in the eye of the beholder. So we have these two kinds of kitchen cloths. For the popcorn weave, only comes in 3 colors, which is the mushroom, lavender, and then here's a turquoise colors, is the popcorn weave. So then also the kitchen towels, same thing. So it's just kind of, you know, your preference, what you like, but I don't know if you knew there was that difference there. All do the same thing. For the Enviro cloth and the window cloth, I already talked about those a lot yesterday during the party, and I know most of us know about them and what they do, and about Norwex and what Norwex does, but just really quick rundown. Norwex not only cleans absolutely amazing, our cloths do, they replace all your chemicals, and you just have to use water on these cloths, which is really, really nice. Use them anywhere and everywhere. I mean, you can use a counter cloth to wipe down your window, right? They're all the same, they all do the same thing. There's just so many different shapes and sizes. And again, that's just for preference. So going on from there, and then also, not only do they clean great, because we need more than that, they remove 99.9% of bacteria, and they clean themselves because they have microsilver intertwined in the fibers. These super teeny tiny fibers that are 1/200th of a human hair. There is microsilver in there, and it doesn't, the microsilver doesn't wear out, it doesn't run out. It is in there. I still have an Enviro cloth from like 7 years ago, and I still test it with the protein swab, and it's still doing its job. So it is really awesome. And the main trick with any of the cloths is that they need airflow. So if you kind of scrunch them, well, that's a bad example because that's a kitchen towel, but let's do a kitchen cloth. If you scrunch them in the corner, they're not going to work the next day because that silver couldn't get activated because it didn't allow that airflow. So I always say they're magical, but they're not all magical. You do have to put a little bit into them, rinse them out really well, and allow airflow. So what do you ladies, how do you hang your Norwex? That's always a big question. So I have hooks in my laundry room. Also, you can, just hang them around in the kitchen, on knobbies, dishwasher handle, stove handle, over the faucet, however you kind of want to do that to allow for that airflow. And then they will clean themselves, and they'll be good for I go like a week, right? Maybe with the smaller cloths are like 4 days. So if you're new to Norwex, I have a couple of videos pinned to the top of the group that really goes over what Norwex is about and how it works. So, all right, let's focus more on some kitchen, right? And let me know if you have any questions. So, kitchen cloths and kitchen towels. Love, love. And the kitchen towels, that's not one. They absorb, all the Norwex microfiber absorbs 7 times its weight in water. So they are very, very absorbing. So like when you're washing dishes and you're drying dishes, you don't have to go through like 2 different towels, right? Which I really, really love about them. All right, so let's go on to some more cleaning in the kitchen. So Amy really wanted to talk about Enviro Scrubs. And by the way, I just wanted to thank Amy for having us and getting us together. Obviously, Norwex saves time, money, and health. And of course, Amy and Angela, who first had her party, I know how much, Norwex, how much they use it. It means to them. So I just wanted to thank you again, Amy, for bringing us together to chat about it. But for the Enviro Scrubs, these are kind of a newer item. So they are abrasive on one side, and then soft on the other. So if you need an extra kind of scrubbing power, you know, something sticky or whatnot, they're really, really good for that. Also, any of this can be used in the bathroom too. I mean, maybe you don't want to use the same one, you have a different one, but like the Enviro Scrubs come in a 3-pack, so you could do that. So these are, and they're really durable. Everything is machine washable, so just save so much money on paper towels and harmful chemicals, because this is all you need. So love, love Enviro Scrubs. Also, in the same kind of family is the Enviro sponges. Okay, so Enviro Scrub, Enviro Sponge. Again, your preference, eye of the beholder, what you like. So the Enviro Scrub is the same thing. It has the abrasive side, and then you can whisk away the dirt with the other side. So, and these come in a 2-pack. Then we're gonna go to a Sperry sponge. So as you can see, this is not the microfiber, all right? So with the Sperry sponge, let's say it's more disposable, okay? It still lasts about 6 months or so. And these come in a 2-pack. They're like 11 bucks, pretty cheap. Imagine all those sponges you were saving, and it doesn't get gross. So if anything is not the microfiber, then Norwex will design it in a way so it won't harbor any bacteria and get yucky. So this is woven with a lighter weave, so it allows airflow. So it kind of in a way does clean itself. So this is really good for washing dishes and using with the cleaning paste. Really, really, really good for that. All right, and oh, where's my cleaning paste? Hey babe, can you find my cleaning paste and my tile? My assistant waiting for me to forget something. I had my Sharpie and my cleaning paste. Okay, so we're gonna move on. I was debating cleaning paste if I should talk about it, because it's like, is it kitchen, is it not? So I mean, it is kitchen, so if we can get that together, we will. All right, so let's go to, well, actually, let's do, oh, thank you. My tile in there and my Sharpie. I brought my Sharpie in. He's like rolling his eyes at me. Also, let's talk about countercloths. Love, love countercloths. And I have my Sharpie somewhere. Can you look for Sharpie for me? Oh, here, I found one. Okay. I promise I was pretty prepared. For some reason, I forgot that. All right, so countercloths. So these are about the same size as a select size paper towel that they would replace. Okay, so saving so much on paper towels, which is really, really important. And these come in a 3-pack. So you got your blues here and different color schemes, your amethyst, which is your lavender, vanilla, mushroom. So you can get them in a 3-pack, and then these are your neutrals right there. Or you can get them in this cute little house. It's the same color scheme in the house. And this is, I love the hot little house because you can just kind of like, boop, go like that to dry it, allowing that airflow, right? So love, love countercloths. Countercloths are probably something I use the most in my kitchen. They're just quick and easy to just grab and snatch and go from there. All right, moving on. Well, let's talk about our cleaning paste here. And let's see, get my cloth here. Okay, so cleaning paste is just a fan favorite with Norwex, so I just wanted to touch on it. So this is made of all natural soaps, marble flour, hints of coconut oil. It is if you need that extra elbow grease from the cloths. Usually everything you can clean with the cloths, but sometimes you need a little bit more, like Sharpie, right? You know, kids using Sharpie, getting Sharpie anywhere. So I'm gonna write Norwex on this tile, and we're gonna just let it dry there. All right, as it dries, so many different uses. My shoes, the white soles of my shoes get so clean with cleaning paste. Let me see, do I have it? Oh, I have one. Right when I said that, I was like, oh, let's look at this. This is all about winging and having fun, right? right, I'm gonna give my Enviro cloth wet. I'm gonna show you what it can do. Because, you know, I'm not gonna use my countercloth on my shoe. Like, I'm not that like hardcore Norwex. All right, so while that cloth is getting wet here, let's see. All right, are we having fun yet? All right, so I'm gonna take the cleaning paste. So first, there's a Norwex with the Sharpie. So you just take a little bit of your cleaning paste, okay, and we let that dry. Okay, you ready? Scrub it a little bit. There we go. So that's Sharpie right off that tile. Cleaning paste has saved the lives of many children, including my own. Because, let's see, Sharpie on the stairs, Sharpie on the coffee table. Lots of course, other uses than just Sharpie. Online always has great descriptions of the product. You know, we just kind of have fun here. But it also like grout everything in the bathroom, clean up like my kids' strollers that get really gross, right? So many uses for the cleaning paste, and it's so concentrated it lasts forever. So here's the white of my, here, let's do this side. So there's my shoes there. Have you guys ever tried this before? We do it all the time. All right, so you ready? Okay, boom. See that? Look at that difference, just like that. Love cleaning paste. It's almost like you bleach it, but it's safer. So, my dirty shoe on the counter. Good thing my Enviro cloth removes 99.9% of bacteria there. Clean it right off. All right, so moving on, let's go over dishcloth. Does anyone have tried dishcloths? Love dishcloths. So they don't look like much, right? They're like, like this big meshy thing. Let's see, where's my dishcloth that I use all the time? Here we go. All right, so cut it. Another pro consultant tip is to cut it, and then you have that extra scrubbing power, and you're saving so much from it being just so big. And these last, again, like the Sperry sponges, they're a little bit more disposable, so they last about 6 months. But cut it in half. I don't know why they're so big. It's a little silly. Cut it in half, and then you got, what, 2 years of dishcloth there. And why they look, you know, meshy like that is because, again, if something's not the microfiber, Norwex will design it so it won't harbor any bacteria, so it doesn't get all disgusting. So some people are like, oh, can I use the kitchen cloths, the counter cloths to wash dishes? I'm like, oh, they're really not made for dishes. But Norwex has a lot of different options for dishes. So definitely the dishcloth, which I use with our dish liquid. Has a little pop top on it. Love our dish liquid. Of course, it's free from all those harmful chemicals. You know, dyes, bleach, chlorine, ammonia, any of that stuff in any of our cleaning products. So just, you're giving the safest to your family. We eat off our dishes, our family eats off the dishes, and you don't want any of that bad stuff on there, right? All right, so those are dishcloths. Love the dishcloths. Okay, where should we go to next? A lot of fun stuff. Okay, let's go while we're going into dishes. Let's go into dishes even more. Let's dive deeper a little bit here. All right, so and then we have some fun stuff after this, so don't miss it. But we gotta clean the dishes. Like, oh, boring dishes. We gotta clean the dishes. So I don't know if anyone has tried these before. This is our Ultrazyme dishwashing powder and our rinse aid. So our Ultrazyme dishwashing powder, of course, this is if you have a dishwasher, is everything, again, that Norwex makes that's a consumable, so something that's eventually going to run out, is so concentrated you do not need that much. Like if you tried our detergent, you do not need that much. So only do like a half a scoop. That's another pro tip, consultant pro tip. You don't need the full scoop. Do it like a half a scoop. See if you can get away with that. But the real work, the scrubbing power, is enzymes. Okay, and of course, our products don't have any of those bad, harmful chemicals. And you're like, well, Stephanie, how do they work then? right? I think it's stuff clean. So it's those enzymes. It's all about enzymes in all our products, and that's how they eat away at everything so well. So love our dishwashing powder. And then our rinse aid, you know, that's, you know, you pour into the dishwasher natural citric extracts, and it has drying protection to prevent those water spots in it. Rinses away the mineral deposits to prevent spots. So love the rinse aid. All right, there are dishes. Now something else, a bonus I wanted to show you with dishes and I'm only showing you things that I use all the time, every day. Biozyme. Biozyme is brand new as well, and this stuff is amazing. So this is for like really like cake down like bakeware and cookie sheets. So what you do, it's really concentrated again. So 2 ounces of this will give you about 12 to 16 ounces. So it's made to dilute, okay? And this is our forever bottles that I love to use. So this is my Biozyme in here, okay? Really easy to do. You guys know how busy I am. Really easy. And then you put this on your dishes that need like you made lasagna. Spray, it's really super soapy. Let me see if I can show you here. It comes out, see, really soapy like that. You put that on bakeware, or, you know, like I said, a pan, you just made dinner. I swear to you, it will just slide off. It's like, oh, thank you. Like, who wants, like, scrubbing dishes and your nails and your hands? So it is absolutely amazing. Again, it's those all about the enzymes, which is a safe and effective way to clean. And it has organic aloe vera in it, and of course, really moisturizing for your hands. So it is just, I love Biozyme. Okay, moving on again. We did that. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. Let's move into a couple other fun things. Okay, gotta talk about my porcelain sink organizer. Love this for the kitchen. So, and I just grabbed all this from my counter over there, moved it over here. So this is how it comes. All right, that's how it comes, okay? So you have your little cup here, which you can use to put things in. It's also really popular in the bathrooms. You put, you know, your toothpaste and your toothbrush in there, or use it as an actual water cup. And then, of course, it's Norwex, so it has a little drying rack. So you can always have a cloth here, or, you know, like your dishcloth, you know, you can hang from there. And then I love our foaming hand dispensers with our hand soap. So I always have that right there as well. So it's a nice little setup. I live by this all-purpose cleaner, which is kind of like a cleaning paste. It's a little bit more gentler, but it's what's funny about it, it's actually a paste. Like, you know, cleaning paste, it's like, wait, people get cleaning paste, they're like, this is hard. This is actually a paste. See, I'm going to show you. Put it on like a toothbrush here. You can tell this is all my own stuff because I'm running low on my all-purpose cleaner. But this utility brush that I'm putting it on, I live by this utility brush. You guys have to get this utility brush. It is like 12 bucks, I want to say. So see that silicone tip right there? It is so great for going around the sink and getting all that gunk out. It's like so satisfying. And then this brush is really good for scrubbing. Of course, it has the silver in it, so it cleans itself, so it doesn't get all disgusting. Put a little all-purpose cleaner on there, or cleaning paste, or nothing at all, whatever you want to do there. And I absolutely love it. And to get around the sink, really good for the bathrooms as well. So that is my little setup here. Oh, and can't forget about this part, but the porcelain sink organizer has these grooves here. So just like that, put a sponge, air dry sponge. You got that, you got your Enviro sponge. So love this little setup. Okay, moving on. Take a little wine sip. All right. Having fun. This is fun to me, you guys. I love it so much. So, all right. So here's some other fun things. You ready? Bonus hidden gem Norwex items. So let's start with we're doing a lot of fruit because it's summer. So clean your fruit. Veggie cloth. So veggie cloth is, again, abrasive, so it's really good for cleaning apples, potatoes. It peels carrots. And there's a lot of wax and pesticides and whatnot. Even if you get organic, there's a lot still on it. They're just gross and dirty. So you always want to wash your fruits and veggies. So love the veggie cloth. And then something like blueberries, right? You're not going to wash each individual one. So we have a really awesome produce spray that's, again, free of all of those chemicals that are in the other produce sprays. And this is my setup. I get the stuff from the grocery store. I throw it in a strainer. I spray it like 4 times, shake it, spray it, let it go do something else, come back about 30 seconds to a minute later, whatnot, and I wash it, and then I put it back in the container. Really, really easy. If you have more time, people like to do, basin of water in their sink or whatnot, and then put like a capful in, and then put it in with all their fruits and veggies. And then you get to see how brown and nasty the water is. So that would be, probably pretty satisfying as well. So love the produce spray. Again, items that I use every day. All right, and gotta have cutting boards. Chop up all those fruits and veggies. So we have 3 different sizes of our cutting boards. And it's like, Norwex makes cutting boards? Like, is this Pampered Chef? So the great thing, and people love our cutting boards, and the great thing about them is that they're made out of rice husk than like the plastic ones, and then they don't get as marked up as the wood ones. So the thing with the plastic ones is when you're cutting the plastic into your food. Don't want that again. So love the rice husk. It's very durable. It has this ridge around it, which is really great if you're working with something juicy. It catches it. And then also a favorite about them, they have this silicone grip on here. So yeah, they are like not going anywhere. So you got your mini, you have your small, and then you have your large, which this is my old guy here. Let's see, it's probably like 8 years old is my large one. They like, everything Norwex lasts forever. So yeah, it's still going strong. So love the cutting boards. There's the different sizes there. Okay, let's move on to, come with me. I have something over here that Amy wanted to show you as well, or she wanted to see herself. And that is our stainless steel cloth. Now, I used to have stainless steel. Ooh, trying to hire this up. And I got more of this, if you can see it here, slate color. It's kind of, the same thing. And so here is our stainless steel cloth. So it's really good as well for this. But if you have stainless steel that shows all the fingerprints, the basic package, the Enviro cloth, the window cloth, any of those cloths and the window cloth work great for stainless steel. But, with Norwex, they always come out with something bigger and better. If you want just one cloth, then that is the stainless steel cloth. So with this cloth, it has a more abrasive side, you could say, and then it has a really soft side, meaning like really soft. And so what you can do, there's a couple different ways to clean your appliances with the stainless steel cloth. So the first way is with water in just a spray bottle and spray your appliance. And you could even put a little of the laundry detergent in here to give it an extra boost. So then take the more abrasive side and get all that dirt and grime up from there, fingerprints and germs, all of that. And then take the polished side and polish it up. You want to do that next extra step. So that is our stainless steel cloth. And what other people will do is they will get like half of the cloth wet, and then same thing. Use the abrasive side to clean, and then use the dry polished side to polish it up and make it look all pretty. So whichever, you could spray with water or just get it wet, whichever way you want to do it. And to start wrapping up kitchen items, I'm at my I'm at my deadline, but we can't talk about kitchen without talking about a mop system, because that's where we usually use the mop system, is in the kitchen, right? So with our mop system, we came out with a new charcoal gray and black version. There's also a blue green and a Nordic Naturals, which is more like a champagne kind of pink. And it comes with, if you get the package, the mop system package, it comes with a dry pad and a wet pad. So here's our dry pad. And this is really great to go around and get all the debris. And it has kind of the swivel head to go around. I use this every day. I'll just be like talking on the phone and I just kind of go around and I get everything. I mean, it is really, of course, with 3 kids home for summer, it is a must. And what I love about it is that it's not bending and sweeping, especially people that have bad backs. You have it at shoulder length, so it's not, you can stand up tall and go around. And then what you do is you then take your, okay, missing my rubber brush. I'm sure one of the kids took it. Oh, I know where my rubber brush is. Hold on. I put it in a new spot. I got a new hanging system and it's hanging around the corner now. I used to just kind of put it on the counter. I'm trying to be fancy now, I guess. And then you just take that debris and you put it right into the trash can or right outside. If you're going around and it's like a bunch of like Cheerios or whatnot, then what you can just do is put it into one pile. It's nice to just put it in one pile. And then you can even take a cloth and pick it up, put it in the trash can, you know, something like that if you're working with bigger items. But that is our dry pad. Works really great with animal hair. So many uses. I still have a broom, but it's in the garage. I use it from time to time for things. Sometimes you just need a broom, but this is a daily item. And then Velcro, I just take it right off. And then this is our wet pad, which is, so you got blue for water, wet. And then you can go around, I just kind of put it right here on the floor and just go right around here. I used to hate mopping with like the Swiffers. It just would get so complicated and it wasn't cleaning well at all, right? And what's happening is you're leaving a residue on your floor and then it's attracting more dirt, more grime. The bottom of our feet have the most pores. So that's all the chemicals you're absorbing up into your body. So this is great. You are literally cleaning with water because it's all about that microfiber. So you are cleaning awesome. You are removing bacteria. And I just want to keep going. I just want to keep cleaning my cleaning my floors. And if it gets some extra debris, is really nice. You just take your rubber broom again and get it off. But then it has the hook on it. Rinse it off, hang it up. It's ready to go the next day. You don't have to launder it every time, which is really, really nice. And so I put, hang that up, and then I just put this dry pad right back on, just like that.